From war to adventure.
The birth of the off-road lifestyle. Off-roading isn't just driving on dirt and rocks, it's a feeling. The feeling of freedom, adventure, and discovering places few have ever seen. But here's the twist. This lifestyle was actually born out of war. The story begins in World War II. The army needed a vehicle that could go anywhere, through mud, sand, snow, or rock. And that's how the legendary Willys Jeep was born. A symbol of strength, endurance, and survival. After the war, soldiers loved their Jeeps so much, they took them home. And that moment became the starting point of off-road adventure, what we now call off-roading. From war to recreation. In the 1950s and 60s, people started using Jeeps for exploring nature. The car was no longer just a tool of war. It became a symbol of freedom and exploration. Camping, desert trips, and off-road competitions began to appear, from America to Australia, and soon all around the world. The first official off-road race was held in 1967, the Mexican 1000 Rally, later known as the Baja 1000. Organized by the National Off-Road Racing Association, NORA, the route stretched from Ensenada to La Paz, about 1,000 miles of brutal, unpaved desert. In the first race, 68 vehicles competed in 4 classes. From Myers-Manx buggies to motorcycles and trucks. The goal? To truly test both machine and driver in the wild. This race not only started the era of off-road competitions, it pushed the entire automotive industry to build stronger, faster, and smarter vehicles. And off-roading evolved from a hobby into a global lifestyle. The legends that built off-roading. The history of off-roading is tied to a few legendary names, machines that became icons. Jeep Wrangler. The modern descendant of the Willys Jeep, still the symbol of American off-roading, strong, simple, and full of adventure spirit. With removable doors, solid axles, and a powerful suspension system, drivers can easily customize it for any terrain. The Rubicon edition, with locking differentials and 33-inch tires, is built for rocky mountain trails.
What do you think? Should we go for a test drive?
I think so.
All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, buddy!
Land Rover Defender. From the Scottish Highlands to the deserts of Africa, the Defender is always where the road ends. Beloved by explorers and research teams alike. Its simple design, durable diesel engine, and ladder frame chassis allow it to conquer every type of terrain. With rust-proof aluminum panels and easy-to-repair mechanics, it's still used in Africa, Antarctica, and the Amazon. It's more of a survival tool than just a vehicle. Toyota Land Cruiser. They call it unstoppable, the desert legend, especially in the Middle East, Africa, and Australia. With bulletproof diesel engines, independent chassis, and full-time 4WD, the Land Cruiser handles long, harsh journeys like a mechanical camel. The 70 series is still in service in mines and military zones today. Mercedes G-Class G-Wagon, a luxury tank, born in war, raised in style, a symbol of both toughness and prestige. 3 locking differentials, aggressive approach angles, and V8 twin-turbo engines make the G-Wagon powerful off-road, yet elegant on the streets. Underneath the luxury, it's still a military machine. Suzuki Jimny. Small, but incredibly capable, a mini beast built for narrow mountain trails. With lightweight design, short wheelbase, and solid axles, the Jimny performs far beyond its size, a minimalist stream for real off-road adventures. Ford Bronco. American off-roading with a rebel soul. From 1960s hunters to modern adventurers, the Bronco has always gone against the norm. The first generation, 1966, came with solid axles, a V8 engine, and a rugged body, built for hunters, climbers, and true explorers. Classic Broncos still roar in vintage rallies, with that raw sound and unapologetic design. Off-roading isn't just about the past. Today's machines are redefining what adventure means, combining technology, design, and pure brutality. Ford Bronco Raptor, a monster born from Baja racing DNA, built for jumps, speed, and surviving the wild. Twin-turbo V6 with 400-plus horsepower, Fox suspension, 37-inch tires, and GOAT drive modes. The Bronco Raptor doesn't just go off-road, it flies off-road. Toyota Land Cruiser 250, Prado 2024. The legend returns, tougher, smarter, and sharper. New TNGAF chassis, locking differential, and crawl control system for rocky or steep trails. Classic Japanese durability meets modern tech. Land Rover Defender 110 V8, when British power meets luxury. Supercharged V8 engine, terrain response 2, and adaptive air suspension, ready for river crossings or red carpets alike. Rivian R1T, electric off-roading, yes, and even better. 4 independent motors, instant torque, 500-plus kilometers range, and tank turn for on-the-spot rotation. A silent beast that outperforms many gas trucks. Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392, the classic Jeep with a wilder American heart. 6.4-liter Hemi V8 engine, 470 horsepower, locking differentials, and lifted suspension. Same adventure spirit, louder and stronger. Ineos Grenadier, when the classic Defender is reborn, but this time with German engineering. Boxy design, ladder frame chassis, solid axles, and BMW engines. A machine for those who take off-roading seriously, not just for photos. GMC Hummer EV, a futuristic tank with crabwalk mode, when the future of off-roading rises from its past. Over 1,000 horsepower, 500-kilometer range, air suspension, and diagonal movement capability. Built for mountains and for making statements. Off-roading is entering a new era, the age of electric adventure. And yes, EVs can handle it, sometimes even better than gas engines. With instant torque, no noise, and zero emissions, electric off-roaders bring a new kind of power, pure and precise. Advantages: instant torque for better control on slippery slopes, quiet operation, more connection with nature, zero pollution. Smart systems, regenerative braking, torque management, GPS mapping. Challenges: heavy batteries, limited range on long expeditions, few charging stations in remote areas. Every hero has its imposters. Cars that look off-road ready, but crumble when faced with real dirt and rocks. Jeep Compass Trailhawk has the Jeep name and a tough look, but fails in real trails. Weak AED system, low clearance, and no locking diffs. Great for city life, not wilderness. Toyota RAV4 Adventure, sporty look, off-road badge, average performance. AWD instead of 4WD, soft suspension, good for light camping, not true off-roading. Land Rover Discovery Sport has the Discovery name, but still looks for paved roads. Independent suspension and heavy body make it weak on rough terrain, better for forest cafes than river crossings. Mercedes GLB 250 4MATIC, a city SUV with an off-road costume. Its WWII is built for rain and snow, not mud and rocks. Tesla Model X off-road mode. Off-road mode? On paper, yes. In real life, not really. Too heavy, too sensitive, and no mechanical diffs. A car for the future, but not for today's dirt. The psychology of off-roading. Why do some people, like you, love leaving the paved roads? Off-roading isn't just a hobby, it's a psychological need. Studies show off-road enthusiasts are often seeking three things: escape from routine, the sound of the engine, dust, and nature reduce stress; control and survival, solving problems on tough trails releases dopamine, the same chemical triggered by love or success; mindfulness in motion, total focus on the path, like meditation with an engine. For many, their off-road vehicle is more than metal, it's part of their identity. A statement of who they are.
Real off-roading isn't just about the looks. It's about the chassis, the suspension, the differentials, and the spirit of the machine. So next time you head out into the wild, make sure your ride isn't just posing, but truly capable of conquering the trail.
The dangers of off-roading. Off-roading is thrilling, but carelessness can cost you dearly. Common risks include rollovers on steep slopes or sudden turns, ejection if you're unbelted or doors are open, getting stuck without rescue gear or communication, vehicle damage, suspension breaks, oil leaks, or electrical issues, especially when crossing rivers or rocky paths, physical injuries, fractures, head trauma, cuts, or even spinal damage. The solution? Training, safety gear, route awareness, and experienced partners. In the world of off-roading, only one thing matters: going where others don't even dare to imagine. Whether it's the old Willys Jeep or the electric Rivian, what matters most is not the look, but the soul. The soul to move forward, the soul to not be afraid. Off-roading means driving where no road exists, trusting yourself, your machine, and your instincts. You might get stuck, you might fall, but you keep going. For some, it's not just adrenaline, it's mental training. A meditation powered by gasoline or electricity. But remember, off-roading isn't just about thrill. Knowledge, safety, and respect for nature make the difference between a great adventure and a tragedy. When you head into the wild, remember, you're not just a driver, you are a one-of-a-kind explorer. Take care of yourself, because there's only one of you. So tell me, which machine would you take into the wild? Jeep, Land Cruiser, or Defender? Drop your choice in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Adventure never ends, just shifts to the next gear. See you on the next adventure.